Well, before we get into what I did today, I thought I would go over the shop rules. I had to come up with these rules. Uh, Number one, enjoy the work or you're missing the point. Number two, clean up after each repair. Three, only one project at a time. And that's a real struggle. And then the fourth one, don't buy too far ahead. And that one is a struggle as well. So rule number one, enjoy the work or you're missing the point. I used to really enjoy hanging out in the garage, and then I had all these projects and they all started stacking up and that started really stressing me out. And then I started just avoiding it over time. And then eventually I just had a garage full of dead projects. And then I'd try to work, but then I was basically my own, taskmaster, trying to tell myself what to do. And that just made me mad and made it worse. And then I just stopped working down here. But it occurred to me that I'm going about it wrong. I'm trying to finish these projects like I'm supposed to, complete some task for some boss or something like that. And there is no boss. I used to do this for the fun of it. And so that's the number one rule in my garage is have fun or you're doing it wrong. Sometimes projects might take a long time, but having fun doing it. And I have to try to remember that. So anytime I start to get a little stressed out and stuff, then I need to stop and kind of reevaluate why I'm doing this. Now that's not to say that, you're just one broken bolt away from another one-day job. But I have fun dealing with stuff like that. You break a bolt off into a block and then, you get to break out the welder and back it out. That's a good day. Unless you're driving that vehicle. But yeah, so here's what I did today. Well, the last we let off, I was getting ready to weld this on, but then I got aggravated because all the digging around for grinders and stuff was a mess. So I decided to make a mount for all my grinders. So I went out to the side of the house, got me some of the metal from bed frames. I picked these up off the side of the road all the time. I got piles and piles of them. Great metal. So first you got to do is just strip them off a little bit and cut them down to size. And then when you get done, you got a bunch of extra parts that you can use for other projects. And you just throw all the little wheels and mounts down. And then you just get to work. Then I, just put a little box across the top. I'm going to use that for the wheels. And then an angle part on the bottom. I'm going to kind of warm it up with welding because I haven't welded in a while. But, it's going to be more than strong enough for that. That pretty much is going to hold like 5 of those grinders and all the wheels and stuff. Found some metal and welded those on, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Now you got a big, huge mount for all your grinders and wheels and stuff. And so that's been stressing me out for a long time, and now I'm not stressed about it, and I'm pretty happy about it. First rule of the shop is have fun or you're doing it wrong, and I had a lot of fun building this. And it looks good up there, and now I can find it, get to it, and all that. So there were some small casualties. One of the casualties is I always completely trash my room when I get to working. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just keep working and working and working. And I, somehow slashed open my arm pretty bad. But otherwise, that was a pretty good day. So then one of the things that did bother me was that while I was welding, I couldn't see very well. I'd focus and I had to get really close, and something's wrong with my eyes, when it comes to welding. So I got to thinking I'll get on Amazon and find some magnifying lenses for the welding hood. And I think that'll help. So I searched and I found these little welding glasses, and it was like 2 times. I was like, oh, that would work really well. And then I was getting ready to order it, and then I was thinking, I probably should see if I actually ordered that already, because I have a habit of buying stuff ahead of time. And I didn't see it in my pile of welding stuff, but I opened up the hood of my welding hood, and I already had one in there. So basically what I was doing was I had my glasses on, which are reading glasses, and then my hood had reading glasses. So instead of having 2 times, which I'm used to, I had 4 times, which means you have to get like super close just to see anything. And of course you could see it really well. So that was kind of stupid. So I'd already cleaned up and I was done for the day because I couldn't weld anymore because I couldn't see. But now I realized I had the wrong, so then I started welding. Not bad. Not bad at all. Awesome. Well, that's it. Got it all welded in. It should act as a good tow point for the rear of the vehicle because it's literally tied in straight to the links. And then the main purpose of putting that there is so that the winch that sits right above it can link down to it, and I can use it to squat the rear end to get in the garage.